my friends. Today we're going to go through counting by fives and practicing counting by fives so that we can count nickels and practice drawing our touch points on the nickels. So our code for today is URQSE. Again, that's URQSE. You're going to take your code and go to nearpod.com or the Nearpod app so I can see all of your hard work. To join the session, you do need to put in your name so I can see all the hard work you do. When you're done, hit join session. I'll give you a second to catch up. Now, this is counting by fives practice. I want you to circle the 5 that's inside the 5. So this one right here, because that's where we're going to start. And I'm going to review, remember we made this in school, how to count by fives. Ready? I want you to count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 100, when we're counting money, really means $1. It really doesn't want me to put a 0. Okay, so that's a little strange, but $1. Ready? Let's count one more time together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Now the only thing you need to do on this page was circle where we started. So you circle the 5 and then hit submit. Okay, so look at the fish in the bowl. It says find the total number of fish by counting by fives. Let's count how many are in the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 fish. And here I just need to trace the number 5. Remember, if it's really thick and hard to write, you can make it a thinner pen, or you can type your answer. Okay? So, if I'm counting by fives, and there's 5 fish in every bowl, we have 5, 10. Now, sometimes when I'm counting by fives, I have to start at the beginning after I write down a number. So 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's perfect. Now, find the total number of flowers by counting by fives. Let's see how many are in each vase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're counting by 5 because there are 5 flowers in every vase. Okay, so the first one has 5. And when I'm counting by fives, I have 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to show you a little hint. Instead of starting at the beginning, it's easy to count your fingers on one hand. So if I leave off on 25, I could just count how many more are one hand. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. $30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Now let's read through it and make sure it makes sense. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. When you're done, hit submit. Okay, find the total number of crayons by counting by 5's. I bet we can do it a little faster now. If you need more time, you can always pause the video. So we have 5, 10, 15. I'm going to make my pen a little bit smaller since I'm running out of room. Maybe you are too. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the number of snails. They're in groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can count by 5's to count faster. And I already have some above, so it should be easy. I shouldn't have to start over. I can just look up top. 5, 10, 15, 20. Parents, if they're running out of stamina for writing the numbers, feel free to write for them or to type for them, because I know that typing on the computer or on the iPad can be very challenging. So let's count the snails. 5, 10, 15, 20. When you're done, hit submit. You're doing great. So we have penguins, and inside their bellies, I know I'm going to need to make my pen smaller, they have numbers, and they're going by 5's. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's count the penguins' bellies. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now, we skipped some, and this one's starting on 45. I'm going to show you how you can type it also. Okay, so here, 45, next comes 50. And then I would just hit space until I hit the next belly. So 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, now what comes after 60? I need to move it so I can fit in his belly. 50, 55, 60, 65. I'm going to need some spaces until I reach the next belly with my space bar. 65. Ooh. And when you hit back on the computer, apparently it brings you all the way back. Okay, so 50, 55, 60, 65. When you're done, hit submit. Okay, now I have balloons to fill in. Okay, so 5. I think I'll type it again. I thought that was a little bit easier. Now they won't line up perfectly, but that's okay. 5, 10, and I have to hit space, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now parents, if you need to put in numbers and just have your student practice counting with me or with you, that's fine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Not all of us are proficient yet at counting by 5's. So when you're done, hit submit. Now this one starts at 40, so we have to think about what comes after 40. So I think 45 comes after 40. Let's see. 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, ready? Can you count with me? 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. It's good to practice lots of times. When you're done, hit submit. Okay, this one starts at 80. Let's try typing it again. We'll keep switching it up. So 80, after 80 comes 85. Can you say 85? 85. Did it on the keyboard again. Learning curve for me too sometimes. Okay, so I have 80, 85, 90. 95, and here's our big one, 100. 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. When you're done counting, you can hit submit. 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay. Help the mouse find the cheese, count 5 5's, fill in the missing numbers. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, then hit submit. Okay, we have 2 caterpillars to do and then 1 page of drawing our touch points and nickels. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hit submit. I believe this is our last caterpillar. And it's going to start with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, that's a big 2. 30, 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. When you're done, hit submit. Now this is our last page. We're practicing drawing our touch points. So that's what we do first when we do these at school, parents. So you do need to have your pen. You can have a color of your choice. I know my best friend Brandon really likes red. So when we draw the touch points, there's only one on a nickel because a nickel is 5 cents. So it goes right in the middle. So you could just draw a dot right in the middle of every single nickel. And every time we touch a touch point, we count by 5's. So if you need a little more time to draw your touch points, that's okay. You could always pause the video. Okay, so I did all my touch points. There's one in the middle of every nickel. And where you put it does matter. Okay, so when I'm counting to find the total in line 1, I only touch it once. So I have to touch it with my mouse. 5. So this shows 5 cents. Now let's look at number 2. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can you do it with me? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 cents. 3 left. Let's look at the next one. 5, 10. Can you do it with me? 5, 10. 10 cents. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 cents. Let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20. We have 20 cents. Okay, last one. 5, 10, 15. Ready? With me, please. 5, 10, 15. That's our last one. I know this was a hard lesson that I probably put a little too much in hindsight, but we got it done and I'm so proud of you. Great job practicing counting by fives to count how much value for each group of nickels.